Good afternoon, everybody. It's the pre-market show. This is Bosch Trading, and we're back with another watch list. I'm just looking at pre-market stocks right now, looking what's going on there. And this morning on the early bird show, we had on OCGN, I think, did we? I think we did. Yeah, we did. And it didn't do much for us for a long time. That's not entirely true, because 2 days ago I made some nice profits on it, but it has been just with me here. Yeah, this is it. I switch to the daily first. So this was OCGN a while back ago, last year. And then there's this ridiculous pop here till the 20s, then just down all the way. And look what's happening now, or look what it's trying to do now, at least. Just let me erase those. So looking at this now, this white one is the pre-market, and it's just closing in here now, zooming in. I'm sorry, just this is not a double bottom, not yet, not even not yet, not ever, but close to it. There seems to be some support now here at 525-ish, and in pre-market it had this pop till 675, so trying to test this yellow line, which is the 20 EMA. This green one is the 9 EMA, and this blue one is the 50 EMA on my daily. And let's see what that looks like on a 1 minute scale. And this is the pop. So there's the pop and the rejection of that. Try to do this one more time. Maybe I should. Candlestick is white, and that's because of this one. So this is all pre-market. It's opened here with this small pop without any volume at all, as you can see. As you're about to see, there it is. So no volume here, and just a small pop and nothing going on really. And then went up to here, and then here's the big pop at 7. At 7 o'clock, a lot of trading platforms are opening. People are stepping in, and there's the big pop. Rejects that high here, and now it's fading a little bit again. Not a little bit, it's fading again. And then also volume is going down. But OCGN is on my watch list and has been for some time, because this line coming down, and we're trying to find some support, and we thought that we had it here. Came up a little, down again, and then on this day there was this other pop, then consolidation again, then went down again and found some new support here at 525, as I just told you. So maybe this is the day that OCGN really goes off. Let's hope. No, you don't hope when you're listening to a technical analyze, because it's just stupid to hope. But maybe this is the day that 525 will hold, so you can play it off from 525. It's now at 591, so then it has to drop a lot into the next 2 hours, but We'll see if that's happened. If that happens. There are two resistance lines here also. This is pre-market open. This is post-market close. So this is also an interesting level that you can play off. And this, what you want to see is this one coming down and then up with the right setup. Or you can play this breakout play if it gets above this 670 area. So that's OCGN. Maybe finally going up now. And while we're looking at that, maybe it's good to just also go to NNDM. Maybe we see a similar kind of pop there. You see this trend line here. This is a trend line on a daily. Just 1 minute. So this is the trend line on a daily. We looked at this numerous times now. I thought, well, this might be just a triangle here. And if it breaks out this trend line, then it might be a play today. We said that yesterday and it didn't work out that well. It popped over this 9 EMA line, just false breakout, I would call it, above this trend line and no follow through whatsoever. So, but because of this down trend and this first higher low now since some time, and if this is going to be the next higher low, then you want to see this break of this trend line in order to trade it today. A nice volume yesterday, so it's definitely on my watch list because it has a lot of potential to the upside. You won't get there on a day trade, of course, but when it breaks here, then the next level here will be this high at 780, and this yellow line, which is 20 EMA, is at 8-ish on the daily. So might be interesting to see that one. So SNDL is still there, and it really chops around that $1 mark. You can short that one if you want to. Uxin, UXIN. Let's see what Uxin does. This is the daily. This is not something that you want to see here. This can something that you want to see, of course, when you're in this one. So this is this big pop up till 20, then fades down, and then this is strong level because it hits here 1, 2, 3 times, and you can call this one also 4 times. It holds this 200 SME. And for a small stock like this looks promising if it can hold that. So this is after this consolidation. So you have this big pop-up, fades down. This is consolidation, and then today might just be the day that it's running. There's not a lot of volume in pre-market, so pre-market it's not you wouldn't even look at it pre-market because volume is not big on it. But if you see that daily that we just saw, then this might just be interesting to follow this one. And just one more time back on the daily. Then what you want to see, that it holds these lines here. So this green one is the 9 EMA, this yellow one is the 20 EMA. And let's just say that 130 will be, let's give him a little bit more room. So 129 will be the line in the sand. It has to get above that in order to trade it to stay above that in order to trade upside. It's now at 134, so that might be a stretch. 129. Maybe that you think, well, okay, if it goes down to 180, then it also can get up. But the problem with these small ones is that if it's normal stocks like 10, 15, 50 or $100 stocks, when they go down like this, they usually also go up again because big institutional companies will take them long there, but these small ones are seldom bought up by the big guys. So if one goes down and stays down, 9 of 10 times they go down and they stay down, and the pop doesn't come in the same day. So that's a problem for these small stocks if you really want to trade them to the downside. So cannot fall under 129. That's my opinion on it. What we've got, what else do we got now? Well, ZOM is that's just a difficult play always, I think, as a day trade. Maybe looking at one of the big ones now, Netflix. This is what happened to Netflix. You can see this on the daily also. This is what happened. So, and this is a big stock, of course, and you want to see big institutional companies. So the big guys come in and see this and as a buy the dip opportunity. And if they do, then you can ride with them all along to the top. But you really have to wait until price action is settled after the open in order to be sure that this is really a play that you want to be playing for Netflix. It's just wait till the open and then play this one if you want to. Another big one is ASML. This one had earnings in Holland, and this is what happened on earnings. Big pop up, and now just fading. And you just have to wait and see if this big bottom, this big gap. There's a possibility that it comes back here to this blue line, which is pre-market open. And if it does, and you have a setup here, then this just might be a play to the upside for ASML. Let's look and see what we have on SOS. Is maybe a play it's a big mover, and so for day trade, it's always a nice thing to trade these big movers. Oh, a lot of lines here now, so let's get them. So as an investor, you don't want to see this, of course, unless you're really confident in buying the dip. But well, even on a weekly chart, look at this. This is something that you don't want. So on SOS, it's you want to see the day trade, and this just might be also a bottom here after this long. This just spiked up a little bit, but it's not a clean shot in any way. So just be very careful about it. On a daily, this 9 EMA and this high are almost similar. So 450-ish. This 9 EMA moves, of course. So let's say 550, above 450, sorry, 450, this would be a play, I think, on SOS. It's now at 425, so it's really stretched to the upside, and then you have these other two levels here, the close, post-market close, and here the pre-market open. It's also levels that you can consider playing off of. And then when you want to see this one go down first, then this is the right. You can see this here. This is the right move for a play. If you want to wait for it going down, then wait till it hits 411, holds that level, and then go up again. So there are a lot of earnings today, and earnings, people can wait on earnings, and so it might be just a slow market after all today. It's been very difficult trading these markets the last few days, and that's my opinion at least. And so what you want to see is some momentum in the beginning, and otherwise some price action and trading from these levels, from the tickers that I gave you. So please be careful and make your own decisions. This show is purely for information basis only, and if you're going to trade, be aware that you can lose all your money if you don't be careful about it. So make your own trades. Don't follow me or anybody else. I'm not here tomorrow. I will be back on Friday, and I will be back tomorrow morning on the early bird show. So please tune into that one and have a nice trading day. Happy trading, and see you soon. Bye bye.